Yo, what's up everyone? In this video, I'm gonna show you how to go from Rebirth 1 all the way to Rebirth 2 in Roblox Shadovis RPG. So let's get started. Since you are at Rebirth 1 right now, you actually unlocked the two areas. One is called the Hub of Rebirth and the other is the Mine area. So the area we're going to be fighting in is going to be in the mines, which has this pink portal. But before you head into the mines, in case you haven't noticed, when you rebirth, your level goes back to level 1. So if you're still at level 1 right now and not level 100, what you want to do is watch the previous video on how to level up from level 1 all the way to level 100. I will have it linked on the top right corner of the screen right around here and also in the video's description. Alright, so now that you're level 100, what you want to do is head inside the pink portal, which is right here. Once you're inside, what you want to do is head towards the right and head towards the cabin store. Now in the cabin store, what you want to buy is this shield called the Ani shield, which is a legendary shield. It costs 150k gold and it gives 25% bonus health, 10% lifesteal, and 25% armor shred. This shield is going to be really important for leveling up, so you want to buy it for 150k gold. Now if for some reason you're a couple thousand away from 150k gold, what you want to do is fight the enemies on the outside, like these stone minions right here that are level 110, and you just want to fight them until you get 150k gold, and then you go back into the cabin store and buy the Ani shield. Once you have the shield, you want to equip it. So now that you have the shield equipped, what you want to do is head down this path until you find this stone knight. I recommend that you fight the stone knight until you're around level 400. Now if you don't want to fight this stone knight, there's also 3 other stone knights that you can fight. All you gotta do is head down this path and take a left. There's a stone knight right here that's level 250, another one that's right here that's level 350, and another one that's all the way right here that's level 400. If you're using the party bazooka, I recommend that you fight the one that's level 250 first until you get around level 200, and then once you get around level 200, you can start fighting the stone knight that's level 400. Remember that when you're fighting the stone knight, all you gotta do is just move backwards. I recommend that you fight the stone knights from behind because it's way easier to fight them off. So once you're level 400 from fighting the stone knights, what you want to do next is that you want to go along this path until you find this wall that has a green shade. Now if you take a look down below, there is actually an area that you can land onto. So what you want to do is jump down and you should land around this small area. Now once you landed on this small area, what you want to do is walk in this green path, and once you go inside and drop it down, you will see that there's a level 2000 serpent in front of you. What you want to do is fight the serpent. Now you can fight the serpent in any way you want. The main thing you just need to do is just avoid his attacks. I recommend that you fight him by turning invisible by pressing E and then attacking him with the bazooka. Now once you finish fighting the serpent, he should drop this item called a charted fang. You want to pick it up, and then once you have the charted fang in your bag, you want to equip it. The charted fang is a really useful item for the later rebirth levels, so you want to make sure that you have it. Now that you have the charted fang equipped, the first strategy to leveling up to level 1000 so that you could rebirth to rebirth 2 is to actually just fight the serpent until you get to level 1000. Just keep like moving around the serpent, or you just turn invisible to fight the serpent. The serpent is really easy for you to take down, especially when you have the party bazooka. So this is the first strategy on how you could level up to level 1000. Now the second strategy, if you don't want to fight the serpent, is that first you must exit this area by heading inside this white portal, and then once you got out, you want to drop down on the right side, and then what you want to do next is head down this path, go past these stone knights, climb up on this ladder, and then take a right, go past this stone knight, jump up until you get to this golem that is level 850. What you want to do is get on top of this golem that is level 850 and fight him from behind. He's really easy for you to take down, especially when you have the party bazooka. Just make sure that you avoid his attacks. You can fight him in a circular motion like this. Now if the level 850 golem is kind of hard for you to fight, I recommend that you fight the smaller golems instead, like this one that is level 725, or this one that is level 775. If you do fight the smaller golem, once you get around the level 500 to level 600 range, it should be really easy for you to take down the level 850 golem. Also, if you don't want to fight this level 850 golem, if you go down this way, there's also another level 850 golem that you can fight. This golem is in a better position for you to fight because you have a bigger area that you could use to avoid his attacks. Just make sure when you're fighting him with your party bazooka that you don't actually hit the boss right here, which is level 5000. So this is the second strategy to leveling up to level 1000 so that you could rebirth to rebirth 2. Now if you're not using the party hat or the party bazooka, that is no problem. The first thing you want to do if you're around level 100 is go into the cabin store, buy the Ani shield for 150k gold, go into your bag, equip the shield, and then go back out. What you want to do is fight the stone knight that's level 300 right here, or you could go down this path and fight the stone knight that's level 250 or the level 351 as well. Just be careful with the stone knight that's level 350 because since you're not using a party bazooka, he might be a bit tough to take down. So you just want to fight one of these stone knights until you're around level 300. Then once you're around level 300, you want to fight the stone knight that's level 400 until you're around level 400. Now once you're around level 400, you want to drop down into this small area that has this green wall. Go inside and fight the serpent. Once you finish fighting the serpent, you want to make sure you got his boss drop, which is the charted fang. You want to equip it, and then the next thing you could do as the first strategy is just keep fighting the serpent until you're level 1000. Now, if you don't want to fight the serpent, the next strategy you could do is head out by going into this white portal, dropping down on the right, then heading down this path and fighting this big golem that is level 850 right here, or this golem that is also level 850 that is next to the boss. You want to fight either one of them until you're level 1000. You can also fight one of the level 700 golems if you're having trouble fighting the level 800 golems. Alright, so now that you're level 1000, before you rebirth to rebirth 2, what you want to do is head back out into the starter world, then look for this blue portal that says Hub of Rebirth. You want to head inside, and once you're inside, you want to go straight down until you find this item that has a purple flame coming out of it. You want to go up to this item, and basically what it does is that it allows you to store levels. This is really useful because if you remember, when you rebirth, your level goes back to level 1. So all we gotta do to fix that is that we could store levels. Now you can store any custom amount that you want. I recommend that you store around 20 to 30% of your current level right now. Since you're level 1000, you should store around 200 or 300 of your levels. What you want to do next is go back into the other area and fight the minions until you get max level again, which is 1000. Store another 20 to 30% of your levels and go back and fight the other minions again. The thing you want to make sure is that for the stored levels, you want to make sure that you have the same amount as the level requirement that you need in order to rebirth. So in this case, for you to rebirth into rebirth 2, you need 1000 levels, but you also want to make sure that you have 1000 levels that you have sorted. In this case, I have a lot of levels sorted because I am at a much higher rebirth level, but in your case, you want to have at least 1000 levels sorted. Once you have that, you can then rebirth, and then once you rebirth, you want to come back into this area again and go up to the purple flame, claim the 1000 levels again by typing in the level amount and then clicking retrieve. When you do that, instead of starting from level 1 again, you will now start at level 1000. The key thing you want to do before you rebirth every time is that you should store your levels before you rebirth. Please make sure to give this video a like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down below if you found this video helpful. Anyways, I hope everyone has a good rest of your day, and I'll see everyone in the next video.